guys, it's Meredith and welcome to a Q&A video. So I basically let you guys ask any question you wanted, whether it be witchy or not witchy. Just a little get to know me. Hopefully answering these questions helps you get to know me a little bit better. So question number 1, do you have deities? Short answer, no. Basically it's because I just don't feel like deities are going to be something incorporated into my practice because it's not something I feel as though I need to work with. It's not something that I want. Deities are great, they're wonderful, I love them, but I don't think I'm that kind of person who's able to work with them properly because I'm lazy. So where do you see yourself in 10 years? Hopefully I'm out of grad school. Hopefully working on filming or something that I'm passionate about, which is film. I love film so much. And hopefully I'm living somewhere nice. I don't want to be that kind of person who's living in a shitty apartment when I grow up. What are your largest goals in life? I hope to be a really famous film director. And that's kind of a really tough thing to achieve as a woman, because I believe the last time a female director won an Oscar was Hurt Locker, that movie. Well deserved, as she should. But yeah, it's been a really long time since a woman has won Best Director at the Oscars, and I want to be that woman. I want to be that person, because I can't really imagine myself doing anything else. Favorite crystals? I've always been very drawn to amethyst. I love amethyst and clear quartz, and any of the little quartz variations. I think they're very pretty. Just very basic stones, amethyst and quartz. How old is your dog? Winston is 3, and I kind of feel bad about this because his birthday is March 31st, and we did not celebrate his birthday this year because we forgot, and we still haven't, and I still feel bad about it. Sometimes I'll remember and I'll be like, oh my god, we haven't celebrated Winston's birthday, and then it just passes through my brain and then I forget about it. So he's 3. What's your zodiac sign? I am a Libra. Couldn't tell you the rising sun, moon, I don't know. But I'm a Libra. What's your favorite food? French fries. Or basically any form of potatoes, because I love them so much. I'm vegetarian, and usually, when I'm out at a restaurant, my go-to thing to eat would be French fries, and probably something else. Whenever I go out for fast food with my friends, I will usually get French fries and a milkshake. It just tastes so good. I love French fries so much, and hash browns, and just literally any form of potatoes. I'll eat it. Potato chips, yes. I love them. It's great. Favorite song? Let's go look at my playlists. I know it's my favorite song at the moment. My favorite song fluctuates, obviously, as it does with everyone else. Pressure to Party by Julia Jacqueline. I love that song so much. Close, runner-ups would be Fever Dream by, I bet there's a way to pronounce it, but I don't know. It's MXM Tune, and I love that song. From the Dining Table by Harry Styles, The Good Life, Devin Gilfillian, oh, that's a fun name. Anything by a band called Ripe. Ripe is one of my favorite bands, and it has been a very staple band for me. Thank you, Andy, for introducing me to that band. They're a New England-based band, and they're just so magical. I love them. Their name is Ripe. Go look them up. Another band that I'm into, because now I'm thinking about bands, Here Come the Mummies. It's I think it's 10 guys who dress up as mummies and sing songs, jazzy like hip hop songs about sex. I love that band so much. Those are like my top two. Just if you guys wanted to know, that's just where I went on that little tangent. Favorite movie? Stardust. Stardust is my favorite movie of all time. I'm not gonna take the time to explain it because it's kind of difficult to explain, but it makes sense when you're watching it. It's just like to explain it to you would be like a 20-minute process. It's beautiful. I love it. It's on Netflix, I think. They keep taking it on and off Netflix, and that makes me very freaking annoyed. But it should be on there. Go watch it. Go watch Stardust. Report back to me in the comments. I want to know what you think about it. Do you have a favorite dish or meal? No. But now that I think about it, I mean, I don't really have anything that's my favorite. It's just like if it tastes good, I'll eat it. I've always loved like pasta dishes. Like I love pasta so much. But something that I do a lot is it's kind of a weird combination, but I like it. I'll make mac and cheese, and I'll make tofu, and then I'll put them together in a bowl, and I'll have mac and cheese and tofu. It kind of sounds weird a little bit, but like in theory, but in practice, it makes sense to me. So, how do you do your hair? I don't. See, I don't think people realize how unbelievably lazy I am. I do absolutely nothing. The most I'll do is this, where I'll just straighten my hair and that's it. So in order to do this, like I just straighten it with a straightener. But my natural curly hair, I take a shower, shampoo and condition, I come out, I brush it out, and then I leave it, and then it dries. And it turns into whatever my hair wants to be that day. My hair is just naturally curly, and I do nothing to it. So I'm sorry, I don't have any routine. I don't. I just shower and that's it. Ever had an emo phase? No, but I did have a really like nerdy geeky phase. Like there is a time in my life where like I still like fully support and follow these fandoms and different little groups and everything because I do genuinely still find interest in them. But like I was really into like Five Nights at Freddy's, and it got really dark all of a sudden. But like Five Nights at Freddy's and Marvel and Doctor Who and Overwatch. I'm wearing an Overwatch shirt right now. But basically all of those like nerdy little groups, I was like really into them. And you know, I was that one kid in school who consistently wore graphic t-shirts on a daily basis. I don't do that now, I do it tastefully, but way back when, I think it was like the 8th grade or something, I was very out and open about the things that I like. I still am, it's just like it's died down significantly. And that was the most embarrassing. Yeah, someone just asked, what was your most embarrassing phase? That one. That was pretty embarrassing for me. Because like when I was a kid, like I was just like a kid. And then when I hit like 7th and 8th grade, I don't know what switched within me, but then I was like, let's be really outward and forward about what I like. So now we don't really talk about that phase. It's actually significantly, like very hard to find pictures of me from like 7th grade to freshman year, because that's when I was in that phase. I have like deleted all of the pictures from that point in my life because like it was just, a lot was going on and I did not know how to dress myself. Like I don't even want to talk about how I dressed myself during that period of time, but it's so embarrassing that like I just, no. If you were in Avatar, what kind of bender would you be? So I've actually thought about this before. I did, like there's this post on Instagram where like you can measure out your hand to see which kind of bender you are, and based off of my hand size, I'm an air bender, but I think I would be a water bender because like I just really vibe with water. I think you guys know that, like water is just I think it would be something that I would just 100% be really good at. I don't know, I've just always really sided with like the water tribes throughout Avatar because they're so nice and they're so powerful and I love them. Also Katara and Sokka, I love them so much. And Anyway, favorite Netflix/TV show. My favorite TV show is The Umbrella Academy. Like Chef's Kiss, that show is immaculate. I love it so much because The Umbrella Academy is so much like my personality. I don't know if that makes sense, but like the vibe of that TV show jives so well with who I am as a person and what I like and what I like to see when I'm watching something that it's crazy. Like I don't think I could ever say anything wrong about The Umbrella Academy because it's so perfect. It's so perfect. So I love The Umbrella Academy. I love Anne with an E. Anne with an E is like my fantasy world that I'd love to be in. I love Anne with an E, and that's also so gorgeous. Like the cinematography throughout that entire TV show is just beautiful, and the different topics that they discuss within that TV show, immaculate. I also love Shameless. I love Shameless. I love Orange is the New Black. I love Steven Universe. That show is gorgeous. I love Steven Universe. Another show that talks about very important topics in a very natural and beautiful way. What else do I like? Avatar. I'm watching Avatar right now. I think those are the big ones. I'm pretty sure. I love Adventure Time. I've seen the entire series of Adventure Time. But yeah, 100% Umbrella Academy is my favorite TV show. And I just spent the entire day yesterday watching the new season. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. Go watch it. It's so good. Okay, this isn't a question, but I think it'd be fun to learn a little bit about your pup and your relationship with him. Okay, so I don't think Winston is upstairs right now. I can go check. Buddy? No. He is downstairs, unfortunately. Ooh. But, God, I sound like an old woman. Winston is 3. I think I said that before. He is just so amazing. It's okay. Really sweet little tidbit about Winston. Whenever, like I think all dogs are like this. He's very sensitive to shifts in emotion. Like he can sense that around us in the family. Like whenever I'm having like either a panic attack or I'm crying or whatever, Winston will literally run up to me and he'll try his best to like get near me, get as close as he can, like shove his head in my hands so I can pet him. He definitely notices shifts in emotion and tension, and he's just so aware and conscious of all of us in this house, and he's just such a supportive person. And I'm literally talking about Winston like he is a person, but like that's just who he is as a dog. And I love him so much, and I'm gonna miss him so much when I go to college. Oh my god. I don't even want to think about it. I don't, because I love him so much. But that's usually the dynamic. Winston is around me a lot. He's either around me or around my dad. He spends a lot of his time with me in my room. He has shown himself in a couple of videos. It just depends if he's in the room or not. But most days we're just chilling in bed together. He's really sweet. I love him so much. What's your favorite ScoobyDoo movie/episode? I'm so glad you asked that. I'm actually so happy you asked that question because I adore the ScoobyDoo live action movies. Those, like, I'm pretty sure there's only 2, but those are just, I can't say enough good things about those movies because I think that's like one of the movies where they have successfully, accurately portrayed like fictional characters on the screen. Like those are accurate and I love it so much. I literally, like I get so much serotonin when I'm watching the ScoobyDoo live action movies. It's crazy. I don't know why you asked that question, but I really appreciate you asking that question because I don't think a lot of people know about my love for the ScoobyDoo live action movies. So Okay, that, and if you're asking what my favorite episode is, I think I love the episode where Freddy is mispronouncing the word treasure and he keeps saying treasure all the time. That makes me laugh. Or there's like this one episode where like the gang has like packed up to go somewhere for like a trip or something, and you know, they ask like Shaggy and Scooby, they're like, why aren't you guys packed? And like, we wear the same like outfits every single episode, why would I need to pack anything? And I'm like, that is the best, that is comedy gold. Oh my god. So yes, thank you for asking me about ScoobyDoo. I never get the chance to talk about it. Other than witchcraft, what are some of your passions? Film. I love filming. A common thing when I'm hanging out with my friends, I will, like, you know, like turn the camera on, like my phone, like I'm not on my camera right now, but when I'm out with my friends know this by now, that like I'm constantly filming, constantly taking pictures of things. Mainly for like the conservation of memories, but also because I love filming and I just can't stop myself. So usually my friends are used to the fact that like when I set up my phone and press record, they're completely normal around the camera. But I do that a lot. I do spontaneously film often. But yeah, film is such a big passion of mine, and I really hope that I'll be able to make a career out of it and be successful. Whatever. What is your Hogwarts house? I am a Ravenclaw, kind of a Slytherin, but I'm mostly a Ravenclaw. That's me. Are there any sports you're into? No, absolutely not. Disgusting. I don't do sports. I used to do soccer, but I don't anymore, obviously. Physical exercise scares me, so. Oh, now we're getting into Hannah's questions. Okay. What is your favorite and least favorite part about growing up in a small town? Girl, we live in the same town. You tell me. So, obviously Hannah and I, we live in a small town. I think my least favorite part, because I could talk for a very long time about how much I do not like this town. But like, I think the top dislike I have for this town is the fact that we are built basically on a highway. Our town is built around a highway. So we don't really have a downtown. Like, we do, but it's not anything like a normal downtown. That you cannot walk in that downtown. You have to drive. In this small town, you have to drive. You cannot walk anywhere. You can't. And I think that's what I hate the most about it, because like I would love to have like that Stars Hollow, you know, downtown scenic area where you can walk anywhere you want, but we can't do that here because we're built around a highway. So I really hate that about living here. Who made the biggest impact on your high school experience and why? Girl, you already know the answer to that question. So, besides Hannah, who's asking me these questions, and my really good friends that I made in high school, besides them, and besides my family, there were these teachers in high school. I was that kind of student who would, you know, become best friends with her teachers. I was that kid. And I'm still actively friends with some of them, but okay. My sophomore year biology teacher and my junior year English teacher. These women, I could not like say enough good things about them. Because they were both teachers who really made it clear to their students that they genuinely cared about them. Like when I talked to some of my teachers, when I would talk to some of my teachers in high school, I'm not in high school anymore, some of them made it very clear that like they really didn't care about you. Like they didn't really take the time to like know you as a person. Instead, they would just throw assignments at you and that was it. And I didn't really care too much about that aspect of some teachers because, like, you know, I'm there to learn. That's why I'm there. And you're doing your job. So, but like, I remember junior year when I first met, you know, my English teacher, I had never felt more happy in my life to have like an English class, because I used to really hate English until I had her class. But she's just wonderful. Oh my gosh, she's so amazing. And I don't know what it is about these two women, my biology teacher and my English teacher, but they just made my high school experience so much better than, you know, it could have been. Because high school was pretty fucking shitty, to be honest. I really hated high school sometimes, but like they just made it so much better, and I love them so much. And they both know that they're both invited to my wedding when I have it. I expect them to be there. But yeah, I love them very much. That is about it for this episode. I loved all the questions that you guys asked. It was really fun answering them. Some of them I haven't even thought about, and it really made me think about myself for a little bit, as you probably noticed throughout this video. I would love to do this again. If you guys want to ask more questions about me, I would absolutely love to do another Q&A video, because I just think they're fun. And my lighting is just not, my lighting is a window, so I should probably make use of, I have a ring light, I could use it. Anyway, so I will see you in the next episode. But anyway, yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later.